Hey guys, welcome back to Let It Die. So in the last video, I was hoping to do something that I didn't do and we can't do. So what I was planning on doing today is upgrading one of the best weapons I think that exists within the game Let It Die. There is an event that just happened currently that is one of the special fighter events where you have to go to a certain floor and they randomly have a chance of spawning. And when you kill this specific hater, they actually drop a box where you open up the box, you get the blueprint for what they're wearing and what they're attacking you with. Now, one of these fighters has a new weapon that I think is up there for perfect, like insanely, like the pinnacle of what new weapons should be, in my opinion, personally. So let's go grab that. It's also not very pricey to make, as well as the event we're talking about is, again, I'm not sure what it's called. They're like the Berserkers or Chargers. That's it, Chargers. They're the Chargers of the Tower of Barbs. There's 3 at this point. There's a bazooka guy, a dude with a scythe chainsaw that is underwhelming. But anyways, and the baton, creepy mask wearing guy. It's a whole thing. Anyways, I did actually attain all of his gear, which took too much time, I would say. It's a lot. Anyways, so this is his mask, the Happy Wheeler head. That's what his name is, Happy Wheeler. That's his specific name. It buffs a little bit of health and a lot of vitality. I still don't know what vitality affects. I know it's not stamina. I know strength and dex. What does vitality affect? I don't know. Maybe that's when you eat food that gains you health? I don't know. Anyways, regardless, it buffs the shit out of vitality, which is good if you know what that does, and if you do, please tell me. Anyways, also it costs wool and crude oil. Crude oil is a 20 and up floor material, so it's N-tier-ish armor. I'm not sure what it looks like when it's evolved past 3-star. I'm hoping pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, the other thing is this, the Happy Wheeler body. I don't think it's that good. It has resistance to fire and to shock. That's neat. I wouldn't get it, but it's neat. It's weak against blunt and ranged, and the community at this point is getting smart enough to realize no armor's buff against ranged weapons, so they're sending people with softball launchers and shit, because every armor is weak against range, and it's kind of bad. Anyways, so that's the armor piece. This actually looks awesome for what it's worth. He has like these spikes shooting out of his arm. Crazy cool. And then his pants are also, I think, pretty nifty. Never mind, they're just, yeah, they're just pants, like padded pants. Okay, the same things, they buff fire and shock. They do take DoD black metal, which of course I will not be giving to that. I will be giving it to the power stomper legs I have over here. But that's just me. It's my situation. But the thing that we're talking about today, and I might even title this one of the best weapons in Let It Die, maybe. It is this right here to me. Now I'm gonna show you guys why I think this, but so just so you know, so its main damage is going to be dealing is fire. And does a little bit of attack, a very little bit of base attack, and the reason why that's important is because it's how this weapon functions. It essentially can cool out if you do something, so that's why it becomes really weak if the fire does leave. But if the fire is gonna leave, it's gonna be loud. Let's just say that. Anyways, I can't buy it because I have everything in my inventory. Shit. Okay, so allow me to explain why I, a humble player of Let It Die, who is not like, I know everything, I know that this, and this weapon can dominate this, and that. I'm not that guy. But what I can tell, I really think this weapon has, like, it's insanely good, especially if you were to increase it. And even how its mastery works, I think is brilliant. Like, this to me is what the Rage series of weapons should have been. Because I feel like it is exactly that. It's like some guy, after they were done making the Rage series weapons, which essentially just gave you higher rage damage, but then it instantly broke. And no one liked it because it was overpriced, it did you a lot of damage, it wasn't really good. I feel like one of the dudes was like, hey, hold my beer, I got this, and then made this, and it's so fucking good. Anyways, let me show you guys why. So first of all, cool little flame effects, neat. But its combos are amazing because they kind of stun lock an enemy, which is awesome. But also, it moves your character forward, which is a big problem with a lot of the other weapons in the game, is that they kind of make you stationary. Like say the knife, the switchblade or whatever, when he attacks, he does not move. He simply stays stationary and just hits like this. So if the enemy sidesteps a little bit, you're out of range, you're not doing any damage. And the reason why the machete is so good, as well as the saber, is because every time you hit, you move forward because your enemy staggers back. Now the thing with this is you can actually start it up before the enemy's actually near you, so your first hit pushes you a little bit forward. and then you can actually follow that up with getting more and more distance. And also, there's not a lot of in-between time when you hit, so you can essentially stun lock someone in there for a long time. This is what that looks like. So you're moving a ton of ground, so no matter what's happening, you're gonna always be on top of your enemy, as well as if you have 2 or 3 people on you. If one person goes for a swing, and you're focusing on one person, that swing is gonna miss you because you're consistently moving forward. Now, I'm hoping I can find a clip, but because I don't want to waste it. Your rage move, I think you can only use it when you have 2 rage. But it is, the reason why I'm worried and I don't want to show you guys it because it'll break my weapon, I think. I think it's one of those rage moves, so when you use it, I think it may completely break your weapon or significantly damage it. But it should work that way, because what you do is you spin this thing above your head, and if you've ever used the wand, it's like part of the Candy Wolf people, whatever the hell it is. It's like a fire wand. Right here, the flame wand. It's the same type of effect, so it's this little ball of fire. But he just takes his wand, starts spiraling it in his hands, and fireballs start spreading everywhere. Now, it is noteworthy to make sure you guys know this. If you are going to use it, make sure you're pretty far back, because they have a fair bit of distance, and if anyone taps you with a weapon, you're going to break your little fire show, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So needless to say, an extremely powerful rage move. Enough to break the weapon, yeah, but it's also because it's so damn strong. So if you're like me, and one of the things you like to do is run through a level just to get to your destination, and sometimes maybe you go down the wrong hallway or whatever the hell have you, and you get kind of trapped. This is the perfect time to break this out and clear everybody. It does massive AoE damage, and that's really valuable when you have a lot of enemies stacking up on you. So yeah, that's the rage move. I think a ton of utility behind that, amazing. The second thing is that, again, like I can't mention enough how moving forward a lot, and this final attack does a fuck ton of damage, which is great. Now, another thing to consider that this thing is strong in is fire. I'm not sure if fire has an increase. I don't think fire has any sort of increase to armor damage. I don't think that's in the game, but what it does have, it has a consistent damage tick. And a lot of armors are weak to fire. Like, I think the Power Stomper armor is actually fairly weak to fire. Where are ya? Damn, right here. Actually, it's okay. Power Stomper armor is the exception. Power Stomper is plus 2 armor, so this is also plus to armor because it's a good piece of armor. Yeah, so this has a negative to fire, so it's going to be hurting you that much more. Yeah, I'm not sure if, again, it's because certain armors have a weakness to fire, but all I can say is every time I've used a fire weapon on anybody, like the fire iron or this for that instance, for this, the fireball baton, this also chews through armor. Like, you apply this once and back up a little bit, give it a second, and their armor will shatter. Ha, I got heartburn. Sorry. So yeah, I personally think the best weapons for endgame are fire weapons and poison weapons. Again, the reason why poison weapons are really good is because when you're fighting not general enemies, but when you're fighting haters or hunters specifically, hunters, you apply a poison to them, you back up quite a bit, like run away. They'll start vomiting, and then you book it right back to them and hit them, and you can start playing the AI against itself because they prioritize vomiting. And then, of course, their huge fucking armor is still a problem, so that's why you'd keep a fire weapon, is to break it down over time and then go in for the kill when they don't have any armor on anymore. Now, you guys might be like, well, dude, what's its alternative attack? Because you showed us its combo, which looks pretty fucking sick, but what's its alternative hit? It's different, and that's awesome. It is super different than everything else, I think. I haven't experienced anything like this, but essentially, it's not like a heavy attack. What it does is it amps up the shit out of your fire damage. So what it does, it looks like this. Boom. You start dealing massive fire damage, and for a short period of time. So if you're trying to melt down a boss, a hater, or something, you're going to be doing crazy damage. Now, we're burnt out right now. So we just spent ourselves for the sake of killing something that's pretty significant. And our weapons cool down. It will kick up in a minute, but our weapon is pretty much useless for this time. Again, your blunt damage is nothing, but yeah, the flame comes back and you're ready to go again. I think this is great, but it's really cool to be like, alright, this huge Goliath hunter, boss, or whatever needs to die, activate this and just start going to town, and he starts melting like crazy. And it's awesome. Now, the mastery of this weapon is actually pretty interesting as well. If we go to the mastery, which, God, I don't know where the menus are anymore. I never knew, turns out. So the baton is actually very different in the way it works. It doesn't really buff damage, it buffs your fire damage the more you go down the skill tree, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe that's like way down the line. Yeah, you get Gortastic experience, attack powers increased. Yeah, when I talked to the one dude, the one guy, the tooltip dude who wears the hat and is like a super nerd genius. Anyways, he said that the more you go down the skill tree, the more fire damage you end up dealing, which again, you melt things when it comes to the fire dot. That's even better because there's some dots, not some dots, there's some things over here, I think. Is it? Yeah, right here. Increases fire weapon damage, which is great. Awesome. So I think I'm gonna have a build where I'm strictly like fire and poison oriented. Because yeah, I love my iron, which is also fire-oriented. I love my baton, which is also fire-oriented. I love my poison, which my pork chopper, because it took fucking forever to level up. So I think I just want to fortify those things. Now, the weapon is not at the point in which it can handle 40 up. So I hope you realize, again, in order to handle 40 floors or around there, that bracket of floor range, you're gonna need around the 4-star grade, or at least more damage, so to speak. The next evolution of this, I think, will be that, which, what I was hoping to do with you guys today, I was hoping to go get the one thing I need, which is hover metal, which I know where to get it. Sadly, the Tower of Barbs is not in my favor, and it's not there. So what I need to do is I need to wait until it is in the right alignment, and then I'm like, oh, there's the floor that I need to go to the floor, kill the hover guy, and whatever. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know about this weapon, because I think it's, again, it has, maybe it's not strong. Be sure to tell me if it's like, it's actually shit, because X, Y, and Z, 100%. I think it's pretty great, but yeah. Also, it looks fucking cool as shit, and also, it aligns perfectly with my fire and poison build, which I want to do. Alright, I had to pause it, because stuff happened. A lot of stuff. Anyways. No, just shut up is shut up. Fine. For those of you who caught it, never mind. We're gonna go to the 2021 floor. Let's go do our black metal farm for a second. And I wanted to showcase the twirler wand, the one I went on about it being so good. Again, this is, it should be around the level requirements, but again, when you level it up past grade 3, grade 4, that should be able to handle the higher floors, because it already does a decent amount of damage. It does 300, and a lot of that's fire damage, so if you have a fire damage proc on it, it's gonna be even better. I should use my other character. He has a fire stamp because of my iron. Dang it. Well, we also have just a gentleman who sent a fighter after me. Also, dear God, I do not have a second life. Horrified. Really horrified. We may not go do the farm, actually. I'm not willing to. What if we die, actually? We lose nothing. Right. Because there's that awesome thing. Fucking damn it. I cannot tell you guys how much stuff you just missed, because you'll get mad. But I forgot, I stopped filming that one video, and I was like, shit, because I had something planned, but it all went to shit, so, for lack of better words. I mean, we could fight some tubers, why not? Not the most interesting thing, but yeah. Boom. So yeah, its swing rate is pretty good, but the reason why I like it again is because it moves quite fast, and it moves forward. So yeah, every time you hit, you take a step, which is awesome to me, because if you time it right, you just have to wait until you get there. And the combo is a long one too, so you'll constantly keep staggering somebody. And the cool thing is that you apply a burn, right? So because it takes you so long to reach the end of your combo, there's a very tiny amount of damage over time being affected onto the character. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just, to me, I keep thinking about every weapon and how it works, but it doesn't work. It works good, but it's not what you want necessarily. I want to try something. Go ahead, do your swipe. If I start attacking, can I get through? Yes, I can. Awesome. That's good to know. But does a lot of damage. Like, this is what we're supposed to be fighting against, so yeah. Imagine if you had a grade 3 one of these. Also, I can't wait to see what it looks like. I'm really into this weapon. You may think it's shit. I don't know. Nope, okay, there is an opening enough for that to get through. Now I'm on fire, you bastard. This armor's weak against fire. Boom. I just did 1,000 damage? Why? Was she not wearing any armor? Jesus. I think there's 300 damage. Jesus. I mean, duh. Also, this is a shotgun that I just really want to use, so. I feel like he should have died. I mean, alright. Also, it hits people on the ground because it spins like a saw. Fuck, I had to move away. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I guess we'll use the fucking, the alts, even though I don't want to, because, the alt, I think, breaks the weapon. Can we use the alt? No, we can't. It takes 2, or maybe 3 charges. I don't know. I'm just trying to show you guys its damage capability. Again, if you go to the higher floors, in a video coming up pretty soon, maybe, I'll actually use it against, like the highest fighter with crazy good armor, so you guys will be able to see that. Also, another thing that's coupled really well with this is any sort of, I think Mosquito is one of the decals that is really good, as well as the Vampire one, because there's tiny little ticks happening to all the baddies, so you end up gaining that health back really quick, and you don't have to be on them, right? So you can step back, gain some health, and go back in, which is really good, as well as it hits hard when it actually does hit, so. Yes. Oh, God. If you guys couldn't tell, I might be a disgusting, sweaty mess, because we did stuff today in Let It Die. Good stuff, fun stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Also, I really wish I had pants. Oh, I do. Shit. Oh, I had the rogue pants. Fucking love these things. Boom, it's a waste. I can't wait to master it. I might dedicate some time to just go and kill in the lower levels. Also, we haven't ran into the hunter guy. Hey, you. Oh, I haven't showed you it charged up. It doesn't take away the durability of it. So yeah, it doesn't matter that I'm firing it up. But I think it does matter. Oh, look at it. That's an awesome, wait, you fucker. Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. You don't have any armor, but it doesn't matter because you have an iron that has a fire thing. So you want to lure me into a false sense of security just so you can kill me. But regardless, oh, it does good damage just with the blunt. It just does way more with the fire dot. But yeah, that person's a real piece of shit. Let's see if we can actually compete. Because I'm not sure if the iron does that much damage, enough to rock me that hard, but maybe. Let's give it a minute. Hey, come on. Yeah! There we go, we did 3,000. Yes, I'm playing a, what am I playing? I'm playing a collector. We're not perfect for stamina. We have low strength and low stamina. Yeah, no, we have high stamina. That's our only good attribute, actually. Well, I don't really want to waste it here. Let's waste a very valuable weapon, but then again, not to say this weapon isn't valuable, just like, hey guy, come on, come on. Okay, usually that never happens. I find that enemy to be one of the hardest in the game for me. Cotton, no. Ooh, rosewood. Always use rosewood. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff happened, by the way. Like again, you might be like, why? Stop it. You might be like, why do you have an express pass, one day express pass on? Stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened. Hey. Oh, fucking damn it. I clicked twice, not intentionally. I want to see what the Gore-tastic is. I've never seen it personally. Oh my god, wait guys, wait. Badass. Some of them are really stupid, like it takes an hour for it to complete, that's awesome. Hey, come here, dude. I'm gonna reach you eventually. Maybe not. You really were aware of what I was doing. Yeah, okay, no, there's an opening. I thought there wasn't really a very good one. But nah, the AI knows where to, or they're getting lucky. I don't know, but regardless, again, that's one of the things I want to point out. This weapon lasts a fucking long time. Usually weapons are at their like half point at this point. Oh, we should use our alt. Can we use it? Yeah, we can. Well then let's fuck the system up a little bit. We're gonna have to get a lot of people on our ass. Yeah, we'll just, we'll do it in the one room. In the black metal room, we'll just, are we in yeah, we are. Okay, we should be here, unless I missed something. I went the wrong way at the beginning. I really need the treasure hunter thing. We got half of our durability. I think it's safe to say if it does eat through that half, then it's a no-go. Oh, I need to actually kill you guys. Bop, bop. All right, really? They even have that mod on. Weird. Is this, fucking damn it. I went the wrong way somewhere. Son of a bitch. I really like these pants. They're the rogue pants. So we must need to go left. It was shit. I hate when I dig in too much, because it has a chance to be right as soon as you get off the elevator in Kawaii. Fuck me, I got unlucky. Then again, we went to get the box. You guys wouldn't have got to see how much it fares against armor and just even not armored enemies. It's one of those weapons that, to me, again, I think is like undervalued. I haven't seen people talking about it, not even on the Let It Die forums or anything like that. So I'm like, guys, please, I promise you, it not only does it work, but it actually looks awesome, and it has a cool gimmick to it where you can just overcharge it, which has a negative, but also has an awesome positive. Is that the, no, this way. Son of a bitch. I could've just went left and found it. Anyways, choices were made, boom. So we're gonna let everyone come out. And we're gonna let everyone drop down. Come on, get off the damn, there we go. Stop. Yeah, it breaks. Yeah, so I think that's a one and done situation. Also, not the best show and tell, I'll be honest. I promise it was cool, guys. Oh, wait. Fuck. Oh, damn it. That hurt, dude. That hurt. Roll. Fucking great. If I die here, I'm gonna be upset. Disappointed by the shotgun. This is like max level 2. Is it DOD? Yes. Fucking yeah, man. That's the one thing I really needed. One medal I really need at this current moment. But yeah, I'll meet you guys back at the bottom, or maybe that's it. I only carried one of them on me. I thought the ult was pretty good as well, but what I was getting at is it's good for AoE shit, right? So any ult to me that's like the what do you call it, the fire staff, that one also to me is like a must-have, because if you ever do have a ton of enemies on you, you can just trail them behind you, smack the staff down, kill everyone at once. And I think that does more damage than that showed. It just, they got really lucky about not getting hit. Also, I did it right beside a wall, so half the projectiles weren't getting put into the equation. But the reason why I don't want to do it right in the middle, if I get hit once, I've had it happen where I was like, all right, let me see what this ult is, done it, got tapped once, and it just stopped. I was like, what the fuck? It feels weird to end it like in the middle of a level. So yeah, we're not. Oh, for one day I could enjoy the luxury of this weirdly out of place elevator, which actually makes tremendous amount of sense now that it exists. Anyways, moving on. And yeah, so much, no. It doesn't feel comfortable, even in the elevator. We gotta do it at the bottom, at the waiting room, where we're safe, and we're secure. Also, again, the shotgun, tremendous disappointment. I thought it was it's like 4 stars, so it should one-shot things at that level. It doesn't, so I'm like, why? I even think I have the mastery up on it, too. Does it have like a melee hit? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's like it could be used as a ranged-ish weapon, but for the most part, it's melee-oriented. No, it's not. Maybe I actually haven't unlocked the mastery. Maybe I don't have a lot of mastery in it. I don't know. Regardless, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. Again, I would highly suggest go checking out that weapon. I think it is a blast. If not for the sake of it, looks amazing. It also has a gimmick that I think is really smart. Whoever came up with the idea for the baton weapon, fucking that guy, man. That is, to me, what rage weapons should have been. And honestly, we had half of our weapon degradation gone, whatever you want to call it. And we used it once and it completely ate it up. So like, I'm pretty sure that weapon, if you use its rage, you're gonna lose the weapon, but then again, its rage move is pretty significant. It's not like, it does a lot. It's a giant AoE weapon that shoots all around you. Then again, if you have a ranged person, like a arrow guy who shoots you once, it will stop the thing, but just don't use it then. As well as, again, I like the fact that you can amp it up and then just go do massive damage if you need to. And again, the more you up the master rank, the hotter it gets, which may just be the one guy's way of saying it's mainly fire damage, so you're just increasing the base attack, which therefore is increasing the fire damage. Whatever, it does not matter. Anyways, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I just want to share my thoughts on one of the weapons I find to be the strongest, and it's strong at a 3-star, and I've taken it up to the 40th floor, no, the 39th floor, and it's kicked some ass. And again, its degradation doesn't go down that fast. It's a loyal weapon. It stays with you for quite a while, as well as it has a gimmick to it that I really love. So I'll share my thoughts on it. Actually, real quick, what is the weapons you guys find crazy powerful? I know the katana is one of them. I know the pork chopper is one of them. I know the iron's one of them. Is there any like sleeper fucking crazy good weapons out there? I don't know. Anyways, hey guys, so much for watching as always. There's a subscribe button above me, as well as 2 videos to my right. Thank you so much for supporting me here on YouTube and or on Patreon. It means the world to me, guys, and bye.